Okay, chapter 2.3 is about word problems. There are so many different types of word problems. Okay, the first one is about markup rate. Okay, here is a store is selling a pair of jeans, and the cost of the jean is $16.80. So we can draw a graph like this. Okay, let's say this little box is the amount of the cost. Okay, this is the $16.8. This is the cost. So a shop owner buys a pair of jeans at $16.80 and puts some margin on this one. So put a margin to this cost. So this is the margin. So margin. This is the margin, and the sum of this margin and the cost will be your selling price. So the selling price is $42. Then from this one, what is the margin? Actually, the margin amount. The margin amount is the selling price 42. The selling price 42 minus the cost. So this is the margin amount. So the margin amount is $42, $16.8. So this amount is. Okay, so I did a little calculation. So 42 minus 16.8 is $25.20. So this is the markup, the margin, the markup amount. So this amount is the markup amount, or this is the margin. Then we are looking for the markup rate. Okay, markup rate. So markup rate, let's say markup rate is X%. Let's say this is X%. Right, X%. Then the markup amount. Do you remember the amount formula? Amount is equal to percent times the base. So the markup amount is $25.20. That's the markup amount. This is the markup amount. And this is the markup rate. The percent is the markup rate. The percent is the markup rate. I don't know what the percent is, so let's use just X. And the base is, so this markup amount is based on this cost. So the base is the cost. Finding the base is really, really important. In this case, the base will be the cost. So you will get some margins, profits based on your cost. So the cost will be the base in this case. So the amount is equal to the markup rate X times the base. The base is $16.8. Then we can find X. Divide each side by 16.8, and use your calculator. Then X is equal to, use the calculator, then it comes out with 1.5. Now X is the markup rate. The decimal is 1.5. Then convert this 1.5 into a percentage. Then this will be 100. Multiply 1.5 by 100. It's 150%. 150% is the markup rate. Okay. So based on the cost, we get a margin. So margin is X% of, some percent of the cost. The sum of the margin and the cost is the selling price. So $42 is the cost plus the margin amount. Okay, so for finding the markup rate in this case, markup rate, we need the markup amount. So the markup amount is the markup rate multiplied by the base. The base is based on the cost. So this is the equation. Okay, this question is about discount. Markup down. Markup down is a discount. So there is a DVD player, and this player is discounted. It has a markdown from its original price. So let's say this rectangle shows the original price. Original price, which is $90, original price. Then from this original price, you will discount this amount. So this is the discount amount. Discount amount, which means markdown amount. So from this total price, $90, you will discount this amount. So this amount will be now what? It is, X percent. The discount amount, the discount rate. Let's say discount rate is X percent. X percent. So the discount amount is, this amount is X percent of what? X percent of the base. The base is the total price. The retail price, which is $90. So $90 will be the base. So based on this $90, you will discount X percent. So that's the discount amount. Then this amount. So this is 90 minus the discount amount is equal to the sale price. So this is the sale price. I don't know how much they sell. So the sale price is $63. This is given. Okay, the sale price is $63. Then what is the discount amount? The discount amount is the total minus 63, so $27. So $27 is the discount amount. This is the discount amount. Then let's write an equation using this information. So the discount amount is $27, and this $27 is X percent of $90. X percent of the $90. Then let's find X. So divide each side by 90. Then X is equal to, use a calculator, then it will be 0.3. So X is 0.3 decimal point. X is the discount rate. So convert this decimal into percentage, then it will be 30%. So 30% is the discount rate. Okay, this example is about mixture problem. Okay, there are two types of seeds, type A and type B. So when we mix these two types of seeds, the weight is 20 pounds. So 20 pounds are given. And once we mix these two types of seeds, the cost will be $12 per pound. So the total pound of the mixed seed is 20 pounds, and it is $12 per pound. Okay, then let's say the weight of the type A seed is X pound. Then what is the weight of the type B? It will be the total minus X. So 20 pounds minus X pound will be the weight of the type B seed. Okay, also the price of each type is given. So type A is $10 per pound. This is $10 per pound. And type B is $15 per pound. So this is given. So the price per pound is given. And the total weight is 20 pounds. So let's set X is the weight of type A. then the weight of type B seed is total minus X, 20 minus X. Then let's set up an equation. The question is, how many pounds of each type of seed are needed? So, what is the weight of type A and weight of type B? So let's find X first. So X is the weight of the type A to satisfy this relationship. So the equation should be something like this. The total, let's find the total cost. What's the total cost of type A? Total cost of type A and the total cost of type B should be equal to the total cost of the mixture. So finding the total cost is the price per pound times the number of weights. So there are X, the weight is X pounds. So multiply this by $10 per pound. $10 per pound. So this is the total cost of type A. So 1 pound is $10, 2 pound is $20, 3 pound is 3 times 10, X pound, then X times 10. Okay, plus the total cost of type B is, the weight is 20 minus X pounds. And each pound is worth $15 per pound. So if there's 1 pound, then multiply 1 by 15, 2 pounds, then multiply 2 by 15, and so on. So the weight of the type B seed is 20 minus X. So multiply the weight and the price per pound. So this one will be equal to, there are altogether 20 pounds. So multiply 20 pounds by $12. So each pound is $12. So there are 20 pounds. So multiply 12 by 20. Then from here, solve for X. So 10X plus 20 times 15 is 300 minus 15X is equal to 20 times 12 is 240. Combine the like terms. 10 minus 15 is negative 15X plus 300 is equal to 240. Then minus 300 each side. Negative 15X equals negative 60. And then divide each side by negative 15. Then X equals positive, is it 12? Positive, one moment, let me check what's wrong with this one. Okay, there's a mistake. This should be 10X minus 15 is negative 5. Right, negative 5. This is not right. So 10X minus 5 minus 15X is negative 5X. Negative 5X. Okay. So negative 5X equals negative 60. And divide each side by negative 5. Negative 5. Then X equals positive 12. So X is 12 pounds. So 12 pounds is the weight of type A. Then what's the weight of type B? Type B is 20 minus X. 20 minus X. So that is equal to 20 minus 12, which is 20 minus 12, which is 8 pounds. So we can mix 12 pounds of type A seed and 8 pounds of type B seed. So altogether there are 20 pounds. So this satisfies the question. Okay, this question is about distance rate problem. Okay, so here is two cars are started at different time. Car A started first, and then 1 hour, and then half an hour later, the second car started. So let's say, okay, how long will the second car take? How long will it? Okay, how long will it take for the second car? I mean the car B to catch up the second car, to catch up the first car. Sorry about this one. I wrote incorrectly. So how long does it take for the second car B, to catch up the first car A? Okay, let's say T. It takes T hours. It takes T hours for the second car B, to catch up the first car. And then how long did the car A drive? It is 30 minutes more. 30 minutes more. So it will be T plus 0.5 hours more. Okay, so we can set up an equation. The distance is speed times the number of hours. Distance is speed times the number of hours. We can use this formula. So the total distance that car A traveled should be equal to the total distance that the car B traveled. Because once car B catch up the first car A, then the total distance is the same. Of course, the time is different and the speed are different. So based on this, let's write an equation. The total distance is the speed of car times the number of hours. So for the distance of car A is, so what's the speed of the car A? 48 miles per hour. So 48 times, how many hours did car A drive before it caught up? It is T hours plus 0.5 hour. So it will be T plus 0.5 hours. So this is the distance of this car A traveled, should be the distance that car B traveled. Then the distance is the speed of the car B, which is 58, multiplied by how long did car B traveled? T hours, for T hours, so multiply by T. Then this is the equation so that we can find T. Okay, so T is the number of hours that car B took to catch up the first car A. Then let's find T. So use distribution property. 48T plus 48 times 0.5 is 24 equals 58T. So move 48T to the right, so minus 48. So subtract 48T from each side. Then 24 is equal to 10T, and divide each side by 10, then T equals 24 over 10. So T equals 2.4 hours. So T is the time that we're looking for. T is the time that car B took to catch up the first car A. Okay, sorry about the explaining the question incorrectly at the beginning of this number. So finally, anyway, T equals 2.4 hours.